Hey guys, Don here. Welcome to Podiatry Practice Mastery. I'm going to show a couple of things here. One's called a new scorecard I'm going to share with everyone and would like kind of feedback to see if anyone else wants to um, participate in this. This is kind of the way I think about things. It's kind of the workflow in my mind about practice and these other kind of side hustle things that are going on. I'll give you an update on the podcast, a webinar update. We're doing one actually tomorrow on hallux limitus. We're doing something called Keep in my onboarding experience with that. That's a email kind of newsletter thing. I used to do it through my medical record, but there was no way to unsubscribe, so we don't do that way anymore. Thanksgiving marketing idea. This is cool one we got from some PTs. And I did a strategy session with Dr. Haro. If you guys want to do one of these with me, there should be a little link on this on the Podiatry Practice Masteries to do a strategy session. We can chat. So let's get into it. This is the scorecard for November 2021. These are all lagging numbers, so I'm doing this for November, but these are probably numbers from October. So you can see here the revenue numbers. This is just for me. This isn't for the whole practice. And so 73K. Orthotics 18, EPATs 31. The per visit value, this is something real important to look at, is 122. So why are these important? These are the key revenue drivers. I would love anyone. I try to talk to as many people as I can. In Massachusetts, orthotics aren't covered, so I want to increase that number, and I'll kind of share that with you guys. I think it's good to share these things only because it kind of makes us accountable, and you can guys see, hey, I'm better than this guy, or I'm working more, I'm working less. YouTube, for all the hustle it is to have a YouTube, it only brings in $100. So if you're really looking to earn, YouTube probably isn't the best way unless you have a huge amount of subscribers. Amazon, I've told you guys about Amazon before, where they have these links. Once again, brought in $7. I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze. Podiatry Practice Mastery, one person purchased the webinar thing, so that's how much. So is the juice worth the squeeze with that? Probably not. Some marketing ideas over the last month. The big toe pain webinar, I'll show you about that. We have about 30 people registered for that, and I'll kind of walk you through that as we do it. I'm still doing the monthly video newsletters, which is kind of cool. This month we offered I don't think I have it here, our shoehorn, and patients have come in asking for that. I did a talk for a group of dancers. I did a lecture for a library on intermittent fasting. Once again, fasting has nothing to do. It's just something I kind of personally find interesting. I did a PCP newsletter that's automated, and I added some people. I added some shoe stores to it. I started Keep for marketing, and I visited Red Wing Shoes. Hopefully they'll be sending over patients. What worked? So patients have still been coming a lot from our reviews online. What's also working is this Todoist. This is the way I kind of have a signal things I need to do, follow up then, and schedule send on Gmail. These are things I use a lot. These are all in the resources section on this webpage. What didn't work? Keep is kind of overwhelming me, because I have to learn how to do it, and or find someone that can do it for me. Athena for marketing isn't the best fit, so that's why we got out of their email thing, because there's no tracking, and there's no ways anyone can unsubscribe. So I need a way to update new patients. So this is one thing that's not working for me. So within Athena, each month I have new patients, and I have to then find a way to transfer them into Keep automatically. That's kind of what the pain is for me, the pain point. And Shopify didn't work. I played around with that. So I stopped Shopify, and I stopped Active Campaign. So this is the ad that we used. I'm trying a direct response ad. So it says, do you have big pain or arthritis? If this is for you, if you have problem kneeling or squatting or bending your big toe. And then this is that scan where they can scan this mobile thing. When they scan this, it's going to go to our website, but it'll track it. So that's how I'm using it, our little newspaper. And then I sent something similar out to all the patients in the practice. Here is the Keep onboarding. So with Keep, this is kind of cool. I like this idea. So they had a Google Slides. And as I was talking about kind of what's important for me, they were filling this out. So this is kind of a neat idea, like even a coaching idea. For example, if I was meeting with someone in their practice and we were talking about different things, I could include this, and it's a lot easier to update like a doc or Google Slides than it is to do something else like on a separate place. So everyone has access to this. I can also mess it up and delete everything if I want to. That's why I like to do that scorecard that I'm trying. So I just basically put it in my slide deck, and then I can add things to it as I'm going along. This is a letter I got from a PT place. I thought this was kind of a neat idea, talking about thank you for choosing us for your physical therapy needs. Most patients are happy to come in. We do the CDC guidelines, some of the other things that they're wanting to sell. I liked that letter, but what I really liked is that they sent me these. These were the cookies. So the Cravery cookies in San Diego. Also, the cool thing is the cookie place offered me 20% off the next order. So if I wanted to order for someone else, they would give me 20%. That's a cool way of doing it. I don't know if there's a way we can implement that. Here are the cookies that they sent us, had a little logo. Thought that was a neat idea, especially we can send it to our endocrinologist for all our diabetic patients. So they have cookies. We kind of, all the staff, we just downed those real quick. Another cool thing though as well, so the two things I liked from them is they have this thing to, if you follow them on Instagram and tag in a photo, you could get a half dozen subscription, a 3-month half dozen subscription. I thought that was kind of a cool thing. So for 3 months, you're going to get 6 cookies. That's cool. So what could we do? So follow us on Instagram, tag us in a photo, and maybe we can give away 1 pair of shoes or something like that, because we sell shoes. We'll give it to them half price, give them a pair of Lems. Just kind of an idea of how to get more social media stuff going on, and then kind of have it as a game. This was a strategy session. If you want to listen to this is in the podcast. So how to increase patients. And we're just chatting here. We're talking about how to increase efficiency. So if you guys want to do that, let me know. So let's get into it here. This is my YouTube. So you can see here in the back end, the revenue right here is $109. I added 177. I've been pretty much on this route for a long time. You'll find that the most important ones that people like are this is that newsletter. So I had 295 people watch the newsletter that I sent out, and then some of these videos that they liked. This is from Amazon. This is the juice is certainly not worth the squeeze on this. It was $7, and I don't think it's really improved over the last any amount of time here. You could look in a longer period of time, but I really haven't made that much on doing the Amazon thing. This is Kajabi. This is where I have Podiatry Practice Mastery. So opt-ins, members. I think since I turned on the membership, the numbers of members went down because people have to pay $10 a month. I think I should just up it to $100 a month, basically, because I think if it's $10, no one's going to want to do it and they don't see any value. But if it's $100, I think they're going to probably see more value because they'll get all the presentations that are in there. Here is the podcast. I changed it to the Practice Mastery Show. An interview I did with Dr. Spalding, kind of how to make your own show. This was kind of modeled after Russell Brunson and our newsletter update and the struggle I'm having with this membership. And there's a book I was reading called The Checklist Manifesto. So here are some ideas on that Checklist Manifesto. If you haven't read that, those are on the podcast. This is the link where everyone is getting sent to. It's on our website, all about big toe pain. I made a blog post. That's where it's at. The logo. This is just on Google Slides or Canva, I think it is. And then basically the registration link is right here. And after it, I'm going to put the actual webinar here, the video and all the other content in the transcript. That's why I'm going to use that after. And if I do a little book on it, I'll teach you guys how to do that. This link goes, it's still active. It won't be active after it, but people can sign up for it right here within Calendly. So this is how you do it. Okay. If you want to learn more, I have a webinar course that explains all this stuff for you guys. And this is Keep. This is what I did. I updated 22,000 patients into Keep, and I haven't sent anything out because I don't know how to use it yet, and I'm a little overwhelmed with this is what Keep looks like. So once again, hope this was helpful. Please join Podiatry Practice Mastery. Give me your thoughts. Tell me if you want to pay me $100 versus $10, or tell me if you're too cheap and you don't want to pay $10. That's all right. There's a lot of good content on Podiatry Practice Mastery, especially the patient presentations. What I'm looking for is if anyone wants to do the patient presentations, you need help. Because I'm thinking what people do is they download my presentations and they don't use them. So I would like one person, if you guys are listening, that want to learn the presentations, that you've downloaded them and you don't know how to start using them, you need some help, well, let me know, because I'm looking to help some people out on using them. I use them all day long. Just to show you, here are my presentations. Here's one, for example, on Achilles tendonitis that I show to my patients, and I do it and then I might show them, or I might do a video, because I also have the videos here as well. But this is like the presentation that I do that talks about that stuff. So if anyone wants to learn how to do that, let me know. Happy to help. Okay, have a great